Waniska means rise up or awaken in the Cree language.
My name is Rhonda and I come from the Paskara Cree Nation in northern Manitoba, part of Treaty 5 territory in Canada. I'm extremely happy to share my latest release, Waniska, with you. Waniska means wake up, awaken, rise up in the Cree language. This album means so much to me because I had losses in my family, failed relationships. I got attacked brutally last year, but not everything was bad. I also found happiness in my life, and I did some traveling around the world, performing around the world, and my life has come like full circle, and I'm on a beautiful journey right now, and I'm so glad that my album talks a lot about my journey, and I'm so excited to share it with you. The first track on my album is called Waniska, the name of my album. I went on a journey a few years ago from Winnipeg, Manitoba to Niagara Falls, Ontario. And there was about 32 of us on the bus, and I brought along a young lady that lived in the city of Winnipeg. She didn't grow up on the reserve like most of us did. And I asked this young lady, I took her aside and I said, do you understand what's going on? And then she immediately looked at me with her face lit up and her eyes brightened, and she smiled and she nodded and she said yes. And that's where Waniska came from, because we always talk about blood memory, and to me that was just proof right there of blood memory. It's in our blood, in our DNA. And that's where that song came from this journey I went on with this young Indigenous girl that lived in the city all her life. Music is the medicine. We co-wrote this song a long time ago, and it was always in the back of my mind. I was always thinking about it, and I didn't know when I was going to bring it out and record it, but this was the right time to record it, and it came out so beautifully, and then I'm really excited to share this song. This is my first release from this album, Music is the Medicine, and it talks about about our spirituality and how music is medicine and how it can be healing to our people.
Music is the medicine, we hear it now. For the people, yeah. For the people, yeah.
The song Time Goes On, I wrote it about, remember when we were like 16 years old and we fell in love with somebody, but we were too scared to tell them that we had a big crush on them, and you know, at those times, to me, those feelings are real, the feelings of love, and that's what it's about. And you know, time doesn't wait for no one, it just keeps moving on, regardless of whether you like someone or hate someone. Time just moves on.
Still you shine like a distant star. Been so long, but I'm still gonna love you from afar.
The song Played comes from a personal experience. I'm sure all of us went through that at one point. I went out with, I dated a really handsome, tall, dark, handsome man, and he promised me things but never went through, and apparently he was also seeing lots of other women. So I wrote this song called Played, and I know we've all been played at one time or another, but you know, like the song says, you know, moving on, and you know, we get stronger and stronger.
So don't let him fool you. No, don't believe his lies. Just when I thought I found a big surprise, thought I was special,
he gave me this song that he wrote called Feathers. He goes, "Here, Rhonda, record it and sing the hell out of it." So I looked at it and listened to his melody and it's such a beautiful song. He wrote it about one of his friends that moved on to the spirit world, but was still with him in spirit on this earth with us. And it's such a beautiful melody and beautiful lyrics and yeah, it's going to be a great song called Feathers.
If it's a message from you to me, some sort of bittersweet comforting, I can feel your spirit when you're surrounding me. Pennies and feathers, rainbows and sand, teardrops and roses, the lines on your hand, little bird songs and oceans of blue. These are the things that remind me of you.
Dancing by Myself is about moving on from a relationship that no longer has meaning or purpose for you, and it's such a powerful song for anyone that's leaving a relationship and wanting to better themselves, and when they lose themselves in a relationship that wasn't doing anything for them.
Finally I can breathe free, like it's my first time, moving to my own beat. Me, myself and I, gonna get to know me well without anybody else, and I'm gonna be just fine on my own 2 feet, 'cause I'm dancing by myself. I'm dancing by myself.
Island Dreams was written in San Pedro, Belize last Christmas. I went there for the holidays and I was probably there for about a week, and I experienced so much while I was there. The land, the being on the ocean and meeting a lot of the local Belizean people. It was such a great experience and so much fun. And when I finally had some alone time, I sat down and these words started coming to me of all of the experiences that I went through while I was in San Pedro. And you know, I sing about the land, the ocean, and the people and my experiences there. And they're such a friendly people and beautiful people. They're just like the indigenous people of North America. And the only difference that I found was the location and their accent. But we're pretty well. We were the same. We had the same humor, and it was such a great place to visit. And I hope this song makes you want to go visit San Pedro, Belize, or Belize. It's a beautiful country, and going to be releasing a video soon. So I hope you catch it on YouTube. This album, Waniska, has so much meaning for me. It was such a spiritual journey, a healing journey. It was very emotional. I did a lot of crying, but it also brought great joy and happiness. Like I said, my album's called Waniska, is to wake up and arise, and I did from challenges that I went through in my life, and being able to go sing around the world, and that's brings me great joy to meet other people from the music industry and learn about other cultures. Music is a beautiful way of life, and you know, like my song, music is medicine. It's so true. It rings true for all of us musicians. And I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to my music and to listen to my latest release, Waniska. Like I said,